Hello there, guys. What's going on? Here I am filling on my second video. It's a little recap of what's been happening since my first video. So let's get to it. Let me start by saying that ever since I admitted that I have a problem with binge drinking. Sorry. A little bit has changed, to be honest. And by that, what I mean is that since I admitted it, I try to be a little bit more careful with how I drink, and then for me to get sober before I drive, before I do something else. To me, to be honest, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take the W for that. It's good for me because I admit that is a problem and I need help on that. So I admit it. But I'm not gonna lie, I still find myself drinking quite a bit, especially on gatherings. So right now it is mid-June of 2024. Mother's Day just passed, and that day I told myself I'm not gonna get hammered, I'm not gonna get crazy. I didn't. Nevertheless, I did drink, and I don't think I got out of hand, if you will. I mean, other than that, I haven't drank that much. Well, so yeah, that's a little recap. Okay, so let me just say this. Okay, when I started drinking the way I did on my first video, I kind of explained the whole thing about my work environment and the excuse I did, or I used the excuse I used to drink. It was about where is my business going to be heading. I will tell my Japanese business partner, hey, we should do this for the menu, we should do that, we should display this on our Instagram. He will sometimes tell me, oh, like I have this idea to put certain pictures on the wall, and I'll be like, well, that's not really ideal for the aesthetics of the restaurant, and he wouldn't like that. And then he will give me crap. Sorry, he will give me crap for other things unrelated to what we were talking about. So I will be like, well, if in my mind, if you want to go that way, then I can give you crap for your daughters being here serving alcohol and they're underage, or they don't know the menu and they keep asking me, or they keep asking the sushi chef, which is my cousin. That has nothing to do with it. So, and I would restrain myself from doing that. And few times I would get a little fed up, and I will tell them, hey man, like I know the menu more than your family. My cousin, who barely speaks English, he speaks more Japanese, if anything. He knows the menu more than your family. And yet, you don't want my opinion on the restaurant or what we should do. Nevertheless, he would shut me down, and the work environment will be, pretty bad. And so that right there, that was my excuse. I was like, well, if he doesn't care, why should I care? Drink. And of course, when he will leave my people and me alone until 6-7 p.m. And I'm not gonna lie, by that time we'll be pretty happy. We'll be pretty sometimes hammer. I'm not gonna lie, and he will get upset. He wouldn't tell me though. He wouldn't tell me. But my point I'm making here is that sometimes people who do this, people who binge drink, people who oh, I have a reason to drink. They just find any excuse to drink. And I'm here to tell you firsthand that it's not a good reason, because you're kind of proving those people right. You're proving those people right that, hey, like, you are not trustworthy. Oh, you shouldn't be here because you drink and blah blah blah. And let's just say this, that maybe, okay, cool, I have a good opinion on the matter. It doesn't go well, so I drink. I mean, that is pretty childish. That is coming from me. It's pretty childish to think like that and to act like that. So I don't think it helps anyone. It doesn't help anyone. So what I'm trying to do in all these videos, in my whole channel, my whole business endeavors, is that sometimes we need to admit who we are, where we're from, where we come from, and try to work ourselves from there, you know. So in my case, that was that. I would drink when my business partner wouldn't agree with me, even though, yes, objectively speaking, I had a better idea. He wouldn't go for it, so I would get upset, and by me being upset, I would just drink my liver and lungs out. Not a good outcome, to be not a good way to show who you're trying to reach. Oh, I have a better idea. Or you know you need to be a little more, everyone needs to be a little bit more modest. Need to be humble, to be honest. Because once you show, like, oh, I have the high ground, yeah, look at me, I'm Mr. Big Shot, I have better ideas than you, no one likes that. No one likes that, especially coming from a young guy to an older Japanese person. They don't like that as much, so you fill in the blank. If you're young, find yourself in this situation, especially right now in 2024, with all the mental health thing going on, and for whatever reason you think and you've mapped out that you have a better idea, and then you tell your upper management, oh, we should do this, and they shut you down, and then you go drinking. It doesn't show anything good. It's not anything good. So that is what I want to control. That right there is one I want everyone, me included, everyone else to change, because it's not good. It's not good for you, it's not good for me, it's not good for everyone around you, your family, your kids, if you have any. It's not good. So here's the thing. Are you gonna tell me that, like, oh, that guy over there, hold on, that person over there didn't agree with me, so I'm gonna go drink? Like, that's exactly what I am projecting, what you're projecting. And if you see someone doing that, that's what they're projecting. Obviously they're not saying it literally, but it's exactly that. Oh, he didn't agree with me, let me go over there and, like, upset myself because I'm pissed. Sorry, I'm mad because I'm upset because so-and-so didn't agree with me. I mean, come on, that's pretty childish. And I know that as you grow up, you're learning new things. Like, I'm 32. I am 32 now. I don't know what 32-year-old man should do. The internet might tell you, oh, by 30 you should have this net worth. By 35 you should be this. No, come on, everyone. It's on their own race. You shouldn't compare yourself to that person over there. You should know, oh, well, so and so has it worse than me, so I'm better. So I should tell them what to. No, it's not about that. It's always, to be honest, for me, it's always, the race is with you. It's you run your own race. So with that in mind, you need to think about it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not doing a good job in showing the example, showing what I really want my idea to be, to flourish. So I need to probably, cut down on the drinking, and show these people eloquently to the facts, so they can see the facts. And I know it's difficult because the easiest thing is like, it is that, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, screw you, F you, bleep, and then you do your thing. That's exactly probably what the system wants you to do. That's just kind of like agreeing to the system. You are putting yourself in the system. And once again, if you're looking at these videos and you have any interest, probably you just want to get out of that mindset, that idea. You probably want to get out of that. And getting out of that, it takes this: admitting that you've probably been drinking a little too much, binge drinking, telling people bad things, showing people that you are not trustworthy because of what you're doing. Maybe you are, but because you've been doing such things, it just shows the opposite. It just shows that you are not trustworthy. So why would anyone listen to you? Your partner, your kids, your family. Why would they listen to you when you show that you're not trustworthy? But it's until that, that you show your peers that, hey, even though I'm struggling with this, I'm managing it. I'm keeping it down. Like, I'm controlling myself. I'm not making a fool of myself. I'm not driving, drunk or whatever. And I want to make a difference in me, first of all, to be honest. I want to make a difference in my wife, my girlfriend, my partner, my family around me. And then everyone else will see you. And then once they see you that you're making those steps, most likely, if people are nice and nurture, they will listen to you. They will follow you. And to be honest, that's what I found out. Like, trying to like climb out of my hole, reaching out to people. They listen to me, they hear me out, but they see my actions. So at the end of the show, they're like, no, he's still doing the same thing. And as humans, it's expected. It's expected. Like, I'm 30, whatever. And if I see a 20-year-old asking for my help, but if I see that 20-year-old spending money on dumb things, I'm gonna think the same thing. I'm gonna be the same way as that older person, as that boomer, or whatever the freaking the internet is saying. I'll be the same. That 20-year-old probably needs help. They need help. The 20-year-old girl, the 20-year-old boy, guy, whatever, they need help. But if I see their action repeated, it's like, oh, okay, like they're not making any changes, yet they're asking for my help, my time, monetary, whatever, what have you. Why would I spend my time with them? See, you gotta flip the perspective. Like, look, whoever you are, wherever you are, you just have to like go back and look at the picture and see the whole picture. Because, like, look where you are right now. Look, I don't know, just think about it. Like, if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, whatever, think about the decisions you made when you were a teenager, a 20-year-old something. And now look at you now. Have those decisions changed? Are you having the same behavior? See? But sometimes we don't think about that. We hardly do, to be honest. We hardly do. Because we always focus on ourselves. Like, oh, look at me now. Oh, I'm asking for help. Oh, I do this, I do that. See, it's not good. Step back, look at the whole picture. And that will probably give you a better perspective, a better point of view of what we should do next. Anyways, this is just my second video. Again, it's been a little crazy with my job. I was kicked out of my place where I was, not in a good way. Whatever, that's another different story. And here I am. I still want I want to reach out people that are probably struggling with this, because I am, as we speak. And I want to get out of this, and I have ideas of what I should do business-wise. Once again, thank you so much for listening to me. I'll probably leave some links down below for Instagram or whatnot. And just remember one thing. Just look at yourself where you are. That's it. Look at yourself where you are. And be honest. It might hurt you, but be honest. And hopefully you can move from there. I can move from there. Be safe. Take it easy, okay? Peace.